Hi all, this is Ati from the Double Take, and today we are going to talk about Ludic Sliders. Ludic is a homegrown Indian brand. A big shout out to all the Indian brands making world-class products, because why not? But why the brand name Ludic? If you keep repeating the brand name by yourself, Ludic, there is something inherently wrong with it. But they have done the marketing just right, that even if you're fairly interested in footwear, I'm sure the ads of these chunky sliders must have popped up on your Instagram reels or stories for sure. All thanks to the marketing mastermind of Ishit Jatwa, the founder of the brand Ludic. He describes himself on LinkedIn as salesman with a verbal diarrhea. That's what she said. Why would you say that? But anyways, let's get right into the unboxing. So we have gone out and tested these Ludic sliders for you. To give you the perfect verdict, we have categorized them into 4 different sections and rated them out of 10 for each of these sections. The first one being easiness to wear. Come on, these are sliders. The major purpose of a slider is to put it on and take it out whenever you want it, right? Either when you're getting out from the couch, getting to the bed, it could be anything. So we have tested in multiple scenarios, multiple times, and it's an easy 8 out of 10. Now coming to the second one, which is comfort. This Ludic sliders promises you comfort in 2 different terminologies. One, the cloud frame, and the second, the EVA footbed. So ideally, combining these 2, it should be a plush experience wearing these sliders, but they don't live up to the name of cloud. I'm not saying that they are not comfortable, but they are not as comfortable as you expect from the marketing and the branding they are doing out there. On top of it, there are 2 major things which we have found out during the testing. The first one, if you look closer, near the heel portion, there is this groove which is going on, and you can see that these are little sharp. Once you wear these sliders, and these pocketing really helps you to keep your feet in place. Given your feet is exactly in place. Given the feet is exactly its size. If your feet is little bigger than whatever this pocket is defined, while you walk, there is a constant botheration from these grooves which is causing to your heels and taking away the comfort which is supposed to give. The second one is on the bridge of these sliders. And ideally, the bridge of the slider is supposed to keep your feet intact and taking the pressure of that evenly across the bridge of this. But in these Ludic sliders, there is this smaller portion which comes around here, which is putting a lot more pressure on your feet than it actually should. And combining this and the heel, both of it is taking away the actual experience of this plushness the sliders can give. Please take it on. And this makes the rating in this category a 6 out of 10. The third one being the grip. This was a really interesting test which we carried out. So we tested in 3 different surfaces. One, the tile. Second one, a wooden flooring. Third, a little bit of water sprinkled over the tiles. Now this was to simulate other experiences like you walking on concrete and anywhere outside, an airport or any of these. Now out of the 2 surfaces, the tile and the wooden surface, the sliders did an absolutely brilliant job. Now the material and the grooves which are horizontally placed really keeps the sliders in place. Now for the third surface, with a little bit of water sprinkled, this versatile feel. Now we tried it with other sliders we have, which has both vertical and horizontal grooves, and it did a much better job. So please be careful when you're using these sliders on wet surface. So the rating for this section will be just a 6 out of 10. Final question of should you get these sliders or not? The first thing comes to style. Now if you're a person who likes chunkier sliders, this is a perfect one and is very distinctive in look. Now it's up to you to go with the style. But let me talk about the points which I talked in the section comfort and fit. If your feet fits perfectly inside this pocket, which they have defined in these sliders, then it's the thing. You should definitely try these sliders and it's worth the money which you're paying for. But if your feet is slightly off from this pocket, then it gives you much more discomfort than the comfort. I hope these points which I've discussed are covered and rectified in the Sliders 2.0, which I can already see on their website. And we'll be soon testing it out and putting a review for it, you folks. Till then, keep window shopping. Bye bye guys. Thank you.